Hi, welcome back to Fenny for the Soul. Today we are going to visit the Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary near Hampi in northern Karnataka. So it's about 25 kilometers from Hampi, and if you come to Hampi, you must take time off, at least half a day, to visit the bear sanctuary, which is only open in the afternoon hours, from 2 o'clock to 6 in the evening. So let me show you some slides and explain to you um, the significance of this sanctuary. This is known as the Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary. Daroji means darwaze in Urdu or gates in English. It's something like the gateway to the Hampi town. And the sanctuary it's wonderful. It's spread over 8,000 hectares, which is about 80 square kilometers. This was notified as a sanctuary in 1994, as you might be able to see from the board here. And it's a very fascinating sanctuary because it's meant for the Indian sloth bear, and it's got about 125 sloth bears now, the population. There are 25 leopards, and the Indian grey wolf, the striped hyena, the Indian pangolin, and civet cats. Now, this is one kind of wildlife. Then you have reptiles like the star tortoise, vipers, kraits, cobras, pythons, many geckos, and the monitor lizard. There are about 100 bird species in this 80 square kilometers of sanctuary. The painted spur fowl, the sand grouse, then the rock bush quails are some of the birds that you can find here. And, as this board explains, that the water security of all the adjoining villages is completely dependent on this wonderful sanctuary. So let me show you a second photograph, which will, speak about the importance of water. As this board tells you, 1/3 of the world's largest cities obtain most of its drinking water from forested areas. That's a very significant comment. And the world's population is using 54% of the available fresh water, mostly from wooded areas and forests. So forests and jungles are so important for mankind, and we in India especially, and across the world, we need to preserve and protect our forests. So sit back and enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. So we started the afternoon trip with a sumptuous Karnataka thali at Green, the farmhouse restaurant in Hampi. Highly recommended place. They gave us jawar rotis, they call it zolad rotis, and then khichdi and rice, two vegetables, sambar, rasam, curd rice, kheer, and of course I ordered for a sweet lassi also. So I'm standing, in a my friend's Tata Zenon pickup truck and getting a real vantage view and to shoot this video. We have entered the Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary. Daroji means darwaze in Urdu and gates in English, and it is meant to be gates to Hampi. It's about 25 kilometers from Hampi, and it's an absolute must see. You all must, if you visit Hampi and you have seen the rock cut temples and palaces, then you must come here to see the wildlife. It's very interesting. So from the car park, you take this walkway and you climb to the Watchtower. The forest department has constructed a watchtower, two-storeyed, for tourists to watch the bears at a distance, because you cannot drive your vehicle into the sanctuary, unlike some of the tiger sanctuaries in the country. A lovely view of the sanctuary from this point, and even better from the watchtower. This is me shooting from the watchtower, and look at this, 8,000 hectares. That's about 80 square kilometers of land that the government of Karnataka has reserved for this wonderful Daroji bear sanctuary. Absolutely fascinating, the landscape, rocky hills and shrub forest. It's very, very pretty, as you can see. Our friends, Ira and Nipun had already sighted about 5 bears on the rocks, and a group of bears is known as a sloth of bears, by the way. So, but this is from the Watchtower. We could see these 3, and this is from my mobile camera, by the way. Okay, you can see one of them moving on the rock, and I believe the forest department laces the rocks with honey and bananas, and that's how the bears come to the rocks. Some more footage again from a distance from a mobile camera, my wife's mobile camera this time. And they give you, the forest department gives you a pair of binoculars if you don't have one. They're very kind of them, and you get to see from a distance, but you do get to see. We were lucky to see 5 plus 3, 8 bears that day. There's some movement also. There's one solitary. If your eyes are very good, you can see I'll show the arrow here. There's one bear here, solitary guy on the rock there. That's the one. But I have a footage of these 3 bears, this family of bears, walking away. There they are. They are walking away. They've had enough of the honey and the bananas that the forest department gave them, I guess, and now they are going in search of more food, possibly. That's a close-up. And all this from a simple mobile camera, okay? No great photo lenses, zoom lenses. You have to be patient, and you have to say, yeah, this is a nice close-up through the binoculars, that my wife shot, yeah. And after we finished with the sanctuary and on our way out, we could see, any number of shepherds and goats all along the village route. Isn't it so fascinating to see this village scenes? Rural India is so wonderful. That's a police car and petrol car by the side of the road, but the goats don't care. The life of this, the village life is so simple and so interesting. So in this final video, you can see how hard the shepherds work and yet have a lovely smile on their face. Hope you enjoyed this sanctuary video. Share it with your friends and family. Thank you for watching.